Hey guys, how are you? Michael Williams here. Wanted to do a really brief video for you today and just ask you a question. Do you continue to think of yourself as a person who stutters? So no matter how many videos you watch or techniques you try, how many workshops you go to, how many programs you try, do you still continue to see yourself as a person who stutters? And so if this is true for you, then I want you to watch this brief introduction video to a little short series that I'm going to be doing very soon, which talks about how to eliminate the stuttering mindset and activate the smooth speech mindset. So if you have found that you are what we call technique driven, breathing techniques that I may teach, and that's what you have to depend on in order to speak smoothly, then you're actually missing out on the best part of at least the Pro 90D speech system, which is a transformational system. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a mindset. It's who you identify yourself to be. Let me just briefly explain. If you want to be able to go out and to feel free to say whatever you want to say, when you want to say it, the way you want to say it, and even if you mess up, even if you have a disfluency, which you will, I do, everyone else does, even if and when you have disfluencies, it doesn't affect you, it doesn't really impact you. It's like a bump in the road, right? Well, how is this possible? How is it possible to go out, to feel free, to say what you want to say, to be who you want to be, right? And have disfluencies and it not bothering you? Well, the way that it's possible is to change your mindset. So if you have a stuttering mindset, that is, you believe, you see yourself to be a person who stutters, who can only speak fluently by using certain techniques, by reminding themselves constantly, okay, remember to breathe this way, remember to extend, remember to stretch your words, remember to do, right? If you're someone that needs to do that, then you're missing out. And the way that you can transcend that is to change the stuttering mindset. And the way to do that is to understand what it looks like and what it feels like and the steps to take to create a smooth speech mindset, or we could just as easily call it an excellent speaker's mindset. And so what we're talking about is literally changing how you see yourself, changing who you believe yourself to be. What happens is when I mess up, when I have a disfluency, I know that that's not who I am. I know that's just something that happened, something that I did in that moment. So I don't even think about it. It doesn't really bother me because I know it's not who I am. I don't define myself. I don't identify myself as a person who stutters. And so therefore, I'm able to quickly recover, quickly move forward, quickly continue to enjoy my conversation, to enjoy my smooth conversation, my smooth speaking skills, okay? So when you've transformed your mindset, the way that you think, the way that you see yourself, your self-image, your identity, if you will, right? Then you recover quickly. You don't have as many things to recover from, first of all, and when you do have a disfluency, you recover much quickly, much easier. It doesn't impact you. You don't beat yourself up. You don't think about it. You feel much freer. You're actually able to move up into superior speech, okay? Not just, oh, you're speaking okay, well, I'm getting stuck, I got to use this over here. No, you actually become a superior speaker when you change your mindset. So this is really an invitation and an introduction to a short series that I'm going to be starting over the next week or so that will explain to you the smooth speech mindset. We'll talk about the stuttering mindset, what that looks like, what it entails, but then we'll talk about how you can move yourself beyond that mindset into a smooth speech mindset, which can make all the difference in the world. If you think about it, all the difference in the world when you've changed your mindset, right? When you change the way you see yourself, okay? So many of my clients have moved up into this realm where they don't see themselves as a person who stutters. Doesn't mean they don't get stuck sometimes. Of course they do. But they don't see themselves, so it doesn't impact them. So I want to just leave you with this. And I'm repeating this on purpose because it's very, very important. It's foundational. When it's not who you are, then it doesn't impact you at all or not as much. You're able to recover quickly. So if you don't believe yourself to be, if you don't see yourself as a person who stutters, and when you do get stuck, when you do have a disfluency, it doesn't really impact you. And that can make all the difference. So that's absolutely an incredible feeling, an incredible place to be in. So in the series, we'll be talking about how you can get there, how you can move beyond tools and techniques and tips and tricks and breathing strategies and anything else, right, that any of us may teach. How do you move beyond that so that you now are an excellent speaker, a smooth speaker, a clear speaker, a confident speaker, so someone that when you speak, people listen. That's what we're going to talk about in the series. So I want you to stay tuned. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, subscribe so you'll be notified when I begin posting these videos. And some of them might be live and some of them might be pre-recorded. But either way, you're going to get access to it, okay? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And for those of you who are ready to take that next step, you're ready to move forward now, I want you to go ahead and click on the link, right? You'll see a little white circle. Click on that link to book your free assessment session, your free conversation with me. The Pro 90D is the fastest, easiest way to stop stuttering and say what you want to say. It's the fastest and easiest way to do it. And we are currently in development and will be releasing in the next month or so a new approach to Pro 90D that makes it even faster and easier, okay? So something that you haven't seen before. It makes it faster and easier to get to smooth speech. So if you are a professional or you're professionally minded and you're ready to take your speech to the next level, you're tired of just watching videos and having these ups and downs. 1 week you're up, the next week you're down. 1 month you're up, the next week. If you want to get consistent and long-term smooth speech and confidence, you're tired of struggling with stuttering and stammer and avoiding and all that kind of stuff, then you're going to want to work with me personally. And so you are going to want to go ahead and book your free session. All right? So I look forward to seeing you in the series. Look forward to your comments. Look forward to working with you and helping you take your speech and your life to the next level.